Hey guys, what is up? TheiPodKid here. Before we do start this application review, I wanted to give a shout out to one of my buddies, iTouchIPods123. His link is over here in the more info section. I just checked out his channel. He's actually got some pretty nice app reviews up, but along with that, he does have a free giveaway going up right now for a silicone iPod Touch casing. So if you want to be entered into a free giveaway, why not go check him out? His link is over here in the more info section, iTouchIPods123. So anyway, we are going to start this app review off. I do have quite a few apps, as always, for you guys, but this one's actually going to be packed with quite a few of them that I'm actually falling in love with. And the first one is going to be called Game of the Dead, and I believe it's actually called Game of Da Dead. Maybe, I'm not sure exactly how it's spelled, but yeah, Game of Da Dead. But first off, just listen to the music. It's ridiculously awesome. So I think that's pretty cool. It's like zombie hip-hop, which really you don't find too much anywhere, not even just an application. But anyway, guys, it is a really cool kind of shooter gameplay. It does have somewhat of a castle defense type of gameplay feeling towards it. You are going to be protecting humans as they come towards your turret for safety. But really, other than that, it is a great, rather original gameplay, and I do recommend to go check it out. But anyway, from this main menu, you have a few options. New game, resume if you've already started, settings, which really not too many settings, just going to be the sound setting, help, and about. Help will really just explain the entire application, what you have to do, all your objectives, and pretty much just give you a whole run through of the application screen. So we're going to go to new game, and there are going to be 5 different planets, with each planet having 20 levels. So you're going to be playing 100 different levels through this application, so there's definitely a lot of content packed into this app. But anyway, we're going to start off with this planet, and we will play level easy. So just a few seconds to really load, but other than that, you're going to get some pretty nice graphics. And as you see, it's pretty simple controls. Very repetitive controls, but there's such great gameplay included with the app, you really don't have a problem playing with such repetitive controlling. So as you see these little guys crawling towards this turret that I'm pretty much guarding right now, they will try and kill all the humans, or the pretty much the survivors, as they crawl towards the turret. And my object is to spin the turret with a 360 clockwise rotation, or counterclockwise, either way. I think I just mixed those both up. Anyway, and I need to protect my humans by shooting the zombies as they spawn. So I do have 2 different things to actually use. At first, I have the 360 turret, and then down in the left bottom corner, my guy's taking damage right now, I do have the unlimited ammo, which is just going to be normal shooting him up as you see right now. And then also, we'll use this in just a few seconds, is going to be a missile that will track on. So that one kind of just destroys anything in its path. And another cool thing that keeps this application definitely fresh every single time is the fact that there's something like 15 or 20 different power-ups. As you see one just appearing on the right side of the screen. And how you go to collect a power-up is very simple. You drag from the turret, and one of your guys that is holding the turret is going to run out there and pick it up. So we'll try and get another guy. Let's try and protect him. So that's pretty much going to be the entire application. As you see at the end of each level, you do have a run through of everything that just happened. Your level 1, planet 1, level 2, zombies that you've killed with the points, the power-ups that you've got, the lives that you've either earned or wasted, and a total bonus. Then it shows you the run through of the next level you need to be completing. And the nice thing about the game is that each planet doesn't have the same layout for every single level. As you see, the first 3 levels that we've played already do have a completely different layout and different structure, which with 100 different levels, that will give you 100 different levels to actually be playing with different structure. That is definitely a very nice feature to the application, is that each level is going to have its own different vibe, and you're going to have your own different strategy for every single level. So I do recommend to go check out this game. It's going to be called Game of Da Dead, I believe a 99-cent application. You know how bad I am at those. Check the annotations up here and the more info over here. Now, my next one is going to be another Twitter client, and I'm sure most of you guys are getting tired of Twitter clients, but stay tuned for this one. This is going to have a little bit different feature than most other Twitter clients. In fact, I haven't seen one other Twitter client similar to this. And what this is going to do is give you a 3D view and aspect of all the people that you are following on Twitter. So we'll go here, and we will show my people that I'm following. And here we go. These are all of the people that I'm following, and very simply, all you do, just pull, and you'll kind of just fly through them as if they're each individual planets. So, say that I want to find something out about Bo Burnham. We have Bo Burnham over here towards the right. I click, and it will bring me up Bo Burnham's page with all of his updates, who he's following. I can dock to him, I can see his followers, and I can unfollow him. And then there's also a little mini bio to the left side. And then if I just want to go to a classic type of Twitter kind of page, it's very simple. As you see here, I can click my icon up in the left top corner, and I have a lot of different options I can do. My friends that I'm actually have with me, people that I'm following and all their newest tweets, my tweets, I can compose a new tweet, my amount of followers, my settings, and people nearby. We will just go into friends, and we will try and go into this view. Here's the pretty much just the default kind of view. The 3D is going to be a nice little feature about it, but really nothing too different about this part of the application is that it's going to be a pretty basic Twitter client. So over here on the left side, you do have an HUD on the left side of the screen, home, mentions, private messages, compose a new tweet or message, and then back will bring you back to that world 3D view. But right here, as you see, this is just going to be a rather basic Twitter view. But even if it's going to be a basic Twitter view, this is one of the best Twitter things that I've actually seen for a client. It's supposed to really be kind of more so gimmicky with the whole 3D viewing aspect that you're able to do, but if you're not even going to be using 3D and you're just going to be doing this type of view, the default kind of view, it's definitely really nice. It's really nicely structured, great screen flow. You really don't have too many frame rate issues when you're flying through a bunch of tweets. And also it has all the full capabilities that you really need in a Twitter client. So I do recommend to go check it out. It's definitely nice to have the 3D function, but if you're really just looking for a normal Twitter client, I think there's some free ones out there that'll give you the pretty basic essentials if you don't want to actually go out to have to spend some money for it. But I do believe Twitter 3D is going to be free temporarily. I'm not sure if they're going to be raising the price soon. Another nice feature, as you see right here, is that Twitter 3D is going to have push notifications, which is that little red dot showing you every single time that a tweet is updated. So that's going to be the entire application, Twitter 3D, a temporarily free app. And this next one that I have for you is going to be a blast. It is going to be called MindBlender, and there's a lot of apps out there in the App Store like this, but this one is kind of more so significant in the fact that it is a lot of original different types of quizzes. I'm sure a lot of you have seen this. If you don't like these kind of applications, pass over it. In the more info section, you can click to the next app, but I'm a huge fan of these because although they don't have the greatest replay value, it's definitely interesting to be able to play through an application by yourself if you're ever bored and pretty much just have one of those things that makes you think a lot and take your time. And you can always try and get your best time. Mine's going to be 114 seconds. So from this main menu, you have three different options: Start, Credits, and Trophies. Go under Trophies. There's actually going to be three different trophies you can earn. At the bottom, you can also see the 6 different letter grades that you can earn. My best letter grade is going to be a B. Back, and we will just place from Start. So as you see, it's very common type of gameplay. Touch the red light. Tap the enemy. Touch these, the ninja stars as they fly through. North magnet, biggest cloud. So touch the green water droplet to continue. That's a blue water droplet. Leave it for a few seconds. There you go. Right to left, to the non-square, 5, 25, 10, 5. A different picture, continue, blue square. Now, I've already played through most of these levels quite a few times. As you see, I'm kind of zipping through. Now, this one's kind of where the first trick will come into hand. Touch orange, green, blue, then red. My lives are up in the right top corner, and my time. That's the color orange. Doesn't want you to click that. Alright guys, that's all I'm going to show you for this application. I don't want to give too many spoilers, but that's going to be the first real tricky actual level of pretty much probably around 50 or 60 different levels. There's a few really tricky ones thrown inside there, but that's going to be called MindBlender. I do recommend to go check it out, especially if you're one of those big fans of those kind of brain teaser quizzes. If not, it's going to be very familiar to the other ones, and you might want to just pass that one by. Okay guys, in my next app, we're going to be trying this from now on. See if you guys like this. Zoom into the icon and then zoom back out. It's going to be called Rocket Golf Lite. And this is going to be one of the most original golf applications that I have seen. Actually, just one of the most original golf games that I've really seen on any type of device. And the cool thing about it is that it gives a rather nice 3D side-scrolling effect to it. So for this Lite edition, you can get more courses, but that'll take you to an internet browser page. And there's quite a few settings, especially for even a free Lite version. You have 1, 2, 3, or 4 players, and then also you have 4 holes, or you can just do practice on any holes. So down at the bottom, you have resume if you've already started a game, help, best rounds, and new game. So here we go. This is going to be our screen that we're going to get very familiar with, and as you see, it looks pretty nice, especially when you do get to hit. But on the left side, you have quite a few different options. Mulligans if you do hit a really screwy shot, zoom plus, zoom minus, cancel, save, and score. So if I want to really just go anywhere on the map, I can go onto this map over here and drag. So there's water, go over the hole, and I can see where I need to land. So I need to come from right over here to over to this flag. Very simple first level. So what we do over here, this is going to be our actual power meter, and then depending on how high we drag or how low we drag will determine the loft of the ball. So pull far, we'll give more power, pull back, less power. And we'll aim up. And as you see, it's going to be on the exact same level plane every single time, so I did get a hole-in-one there. It's very easy at first, but as you see, it does get much more complicated. This kind of reminds me more so of Little Big Planet. If any of you guys are familiar with that for the PS3 and soon to be PSP, it does look a lot like Little Big Planet and the whole 3D aspect kind of torn into a whole scenario view. But what we're trying to do here is hit the ball, bounce it on the lower level so then it will come down, but get it right over. So it'll go down on this brown thing, but if I don't get down that low, it'll go straight down and I have to hit straight across. So that was probably the worst explanation ever, but we're going to try it out and see what happens. I did make it. I haven't made that yet. That's pretty nice. Give me another hole-in-one. Sweet, I got 2 hole-in-ones in a row. Anyway, guys, that's all I'm going to show you for this. This is going to be called Rocket Golf Lite, a free application from the App Store. There is a paid version. Check out the Lite free version first. It's a different kind of golf game, and if you do like it, then you can always go out and get the paid version. But if not, then stay clear and just stick with the free one. That's all I'm going to show you guys. That is going to be 4 apps for you. We'll run through them one more time. Game of the Dead, Twitter 3D, MindBlender, and Rocket Golf Lite. Guys, that's all I have for this review. Remember to go check out my buddy over there, iTouch123, if you want to see some more app reviews. And also, you can check out his giveaway that he's hosting right now for a silicone casing. That's all I have for you guys in this review. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you like the new camera. I am trying my best to figure out all the settings to work perfectly for YouTube. But anyway, guys, I love you. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a fantastic day.